Mirra Andreeva becomes youngest Indian Wells champion since Serena Williams. Russian teenager Mirra Andreeva came back to beat number 1 ranked Aryna Sabalenka 2-6, 6-4, 6-3 in the BNP Paribas Open on Sunday to make the 17-year-old the tournament's youngest champion since Serena Williams in 1999. The 11th-ranked Andreeva improved to 19-3 this season, the most wins by a woman on tour, and collected her second Masters 1000 title of 2025. The other came at Dubai in February, which earned her a top 10 ranking for the first time. Andreeva will return to that upper tier in Monday's WTA rankings. In the men's final scheduled for later Sunday, the 12th-seeded Holger Rune of Denmark was to face 13th-seeded Jack Draper of Britain. Draper upset two-time defending champion Carlos Alcaraz in the semi-finals on Saturday. When she dropped the first set against three-time Grand Slam title winner Sabalenka, Andreeva put her body into the wind-up after grabbing a ball, then angrily smacked it toward the stands. Andreeva, wearing training tape on her right shoulder, played much better in the second set, particularly on serve, while compiling a 17-7 edge in winners. Soon enough, that set belonged to her when she hit an ace to hold it love for the first time all day. Just shy of 1.5 hours into the match, they were heading to a third set. And the teenager got started in the best way possible, breaking the big serving Sabalenka at love. Andreeva took a 1-0 lead in the third with a too-strong passing shot that Sabalenka could barely even get a racket on. Soon, Andreeva's lead was 4-2, and she never faltered. She ended the match with one last forehand winner, then dropped to her knees and covered her face with both hands. This was her 5th consecutive victory over a top 10 opponent, and Andreeva is now 9-5 against players ranked that high since the start of 2024. That includes 2 victories each over Sabalenka and number 2 Iga Swiatek, the 5-time major champion who lost to Andreeva in the semi-finals at Indian Wells. Andreeva is the first player under age 18 to beat the women ranked number 1 and number 2 at the same WTA tournament since Williams defeated Lindsay Davenport and Martina Hingis at the 1999 US Open. The Russian is also the youngest to win a WTA trophy by defeating the woman ranked number 1 in a final since Maria Sharapova beat Davenport at Tokyo in 2005. Jack Draper takes men's singles title. Jack Draper overwhelmed Holger Rune 6-2, 6-2 in a little more than an hour in the men's singles final, achieving 2 big milestones by claiming his first Masters 1000 title and earning his debut in the top 10 of the ADP rankings. Draper, a 23-year-old from Britain who was seeded 13th at the hard-court tournament in the California desert, built up a 21-7 advantage in winners against Rune while also making fewer unforced errors. Draper's left-handed serve was particularly important. He hit 10 aces, won 21 of his 23 first serve points, and never allowed Rune to earn a single break point. "You never know when it's your time," said Draper, a US Open semi-finalist in September. "I lost first round here last year, so I didn't get to experience the tournament too much. But I'd say this is one of my favorite tournaments now, of course." He will rise from number 14 to a career-high number 7 in the rankings on Monday. Rune is a 21-year-old from Denmark who was seeded 12th at Indian Wells. Their matchup was the first ADP Masters 1000 final anywhere between 2 men born in the 2000s and the first at Indian Wells between 2 aged 23 or younger since Rafael Nadal, 22, beat Andy Murray, 21, in 2009. "Tough day for me, but I have to start with congratulating Jack," Rune said. "You've been showing some incredible tennis and, for sure, you deserve to win today." Draper got to the final by eliminating 2-time defending champion Carlos Alcaraz in the semi-finals. "I wasn't expecting this. I put in a lot of work over time," Draper said. "I'm just so grateful and so happy to be able to play my body feeling healthy and to feel great in the mind."